Alright, so this video is a how-to on a card trick called the Impromptu Speller. It's a really simple card trick, and I'm going to take you through the performance, and then once I'm done with the performance, I will show you how the magic is done. So, first things first, just give the cards a quick shuffle. Doesn't really matter how many oops, that card just came out. Doesn't really matter how many you do, what kind of shuffles you do. Just finish up here, do a variety. Alright, so once I get the cards nice and shuffled, do one more overhand. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the spectator, which is you. You would take off a small part of the deck. So, for instance, this part, flip it over, put none. Now you're going to take a bigger part, flip it over, put none. Once you've done that, the first face-down card will be the card that you use for this trick. So, keep scrolling through all these. Alright, so this first face-down card, right here, this is your card. Put these back on. Alright, so this is your card for the trick. Okay, so I'm going to ask you to place that anywhere in the deck. Place it right there. Okay. Now what we're going to do is just shuffle them a little bit. Okay, maybe give him a quick grand finale shuffle before the trick starts, I suppose you can call it. Alright, so now, once we have your card totally lost in here, let's give your cards a quick cut. So this is what's going to happen. I'm going to scroll through here. If you were here, I would be saying, don't tell me when you see your card, just watch for it, and don't point at it, don't do anything. I'm just going to go through them. So, I'm just going to kind of scroll through the cards, show you that your card's still here. I didn't quite find what I was looking for, so I'm just going to kind of go through a little bit more one more time. Okay, so I'm sure you saw your card already. I went through the whole deck. I was going to take the cards. Okay, so now what we're going to do is I'm going to show you an example. So, for example of how this trick is going to work, say if your card was the 5 of clubs, we would go F, I, V, O, E, O, F, C, L, U, B, S. There's the 5 of clubs. So I'm going to ask you what your card was, and since you got to tell me it was the 2 of hearts. So what we're going to do is we're going to go T, W, O, O, F, H, E, A, R, T, S. And there's your card, the 2 of hearts. So now I will show you how this trick is done. So, first things first when you're doing this trick is you're going to have to know the person's card before they choose it. So how you're going to do this is when you're shuffling, make sure you end with an overhand shuffle, or you don't have to as long as you keep the top card the same. So what I do is I overhand it, and when I'm coming down to the last part, I slide the top card up and take a peek at it. So as you can see here, the top card is the 9 of diamonds. So I slide that up and just poke it right back down, keep it memorized. So I got the 9 of diamonds memorized. So now we know the top card, 9 of diamonds, which will be your card, because when you take a small part, flip it, take the big part, flip it. That 9 of diamonds is the first face down card once again, because it was face up, then you flipped it again, face down. So as you can see, first face down card here is the 9 of diamonds. So now the magician, me or you or whoever, knows the spectator's card. So once you know the card, the 9 of diamonds, they're going to put it anywhere in the deck. Now from here, it doesn't matter how you shuffle, anywhere is fine. Try, if you can remember where their card's location, try to keep it near the bottom part of the deck, because I'll show you why in a second. But so, you're just going to keep shuffling, and I already lost track of it, so I don't know. But, so, now you're going to fan through it, like I said, and you're going to tell the spectator don't point at it or anything. You're going to fan through the deck, until you see their card. Alright, so here's their card. So once you get to their card, you're going to start spelling it. So their card is the 9 of diamonds. So you would start with it on N and go N, I, N, E, O, F, D, I, A, M, O, N, D, S. 9 of diamonds. Now the next card here is the 9 of hearts. So what we're going to do for that one, this will be your example card. You're going to spell that one out too right after it. So N, I, N, E, O, F, H, E, A, R, T, S, which just so happened to be the whole deck, which was very, actually, good. So anyways, so now, if you didn't get the whole deck, you would take the remainder of the cards and put them on the bottom, so that you're the correct spelling away from your example card. So, now that we have the example card spelled out right to it, you're going to say, for example, if your card was the 9 of hearts, in this case, you'd spell that out, N, I, N, E, O, F, H, E, A, R, T, S, and there's that 9 of hearts. And then right after that, you know their card is write down the right spelling away. So here you would say, okay, now what was your card? They say 9 of diamonds. So you say, okay, N, I, N, E, O, F, D, I, A, M, O, N, D, S. And as you can see, that is their card, the 9 of diamonds. Hope you guys like the trick. Subscribe and like and all that good stuff. See you guys later.